Hi guys, hope everybody's doing well. Unusual times and unusual circumstances, but I think we'll all try to make the most of it. Wanted to offer a class today. I'm going to do something a little different. Some of you might have done before, but I'm going to do a little bit of a coordination exercise as a warm-up. Do a little jumping jacks, do a few cardiovascular things to get our blood moving and get a little sweat going, and then incorporate into a ballet bar. I may stop and start in between so you get combinations. I'll generally, like I teach during class, I'll show the combination, then I'll put the music on, and I'll do the combination with the music, so you can follow along with me. The other thing is, if the weather is nice, which it seems to be getting nicer and nicer each day, maybe if with permission from your parents, you can go out and take a nice walk, or a little power walk, or a jog, or a bike ride, or something. That's another way to get your blood moving and get a nice cardiovascular improvement, as well as get your blood moving before you start stretching and doing your ballet bar. But I'm going to start with an exercise, coordination exercise. I'll be facing toward the mirror, so hopefully you can see with my tablet both me from behind to follow along and also in the mirror. So we're going to start touching the ankle, and then the other side of the ankle. Then we're going to progress to the knee. We're going to go to the hip. I'm brushing each time. Then we do elbow and elbow. I brush the shoulder, ear. I circle around the head, I reverse. Ear, shoulder, elbow, hip, and knee. And then I start the whole thing over from the ankles, crossing the body. That helps coordination. It gets the left side of your brain working with the right side of your body, and the right side of the brain with the left side of the body, and it gets that coordination fine-tuned, and it also gets you warmed up. Use a nice plie, a nice twisting motion each time, and I'll start a little music and follow along. Take a pause first. 1, 2, 3, 4, here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ankle, knee, shoulder, ear, circle, ear, shoulder, elbow, hip, ankle, Pick back up. Ankle, knee, hip, elbow, shoulder, ear, head, ear, shoulder, elbow, hip, and knee. Good. Shake it out for a second. So 16 more jumping jacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's take a nice plie. Fourth position turned in. We're going to do fast twisting motion like you're punching an imaginary boxing bag. 20 seconds each side. And 1, 2, 3. Stay down in that plie. It'll get your heart rate up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Switch. 1. Try to stay down on the plie. 3, 4. Should feel a bit of burn. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good, nice breath. Do a little old school jazz stretch. We take it over 1 and 2, long back, 3 and 4. Roll it up, back. 6, 7, and 8. Take it over 2, 3, 4, control it, 5, 6, 7, 4 more counts, 3, 2, 3, 4, circle around, 6, bring the arms up, in second, rise it up, 2, lower, 3, 4, rise it up, 5, 6, lower down, other side, take it over 1, and 2, flat back, 3, and 4, rolling up to the spine, 5, 6, 7, and take it over 2, 3, 4, hold the stretch, 6, 7, 8, 4 more counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, circle around, 6, shoulders down, rise it up, 1, 2, lower down, 3, 4, rise it up, 5, 6, lower down, and relax. Good. It was a new song I just found jogging the other day on Spotify, a little Dolly Parton, and another collaboration with another artist named Mr. Probs. Nice, energized, positive song, which I think is really important these days, called Faith. Take a moment now, I'm going to turn this off, but take a moment to do your planks. I look forward to hearing how long and strong you've gotten next time I see you. Try to hold them at least for 45 seconds to a minute each time, and then take a little pause in between. If you can go longer, remember you're allowed to always go on your forearms or on your hands. Try to be careful we keep the shoulders down and we don't release the back. Nice long, like a launch pad, if you're going to drive a car off a launch pad. Strong hips, strong core, strong back, shoulders down. And then I'll pick back up with the ballet bar. So I realized in the last video I cut my head off unintentionally. Get more used to doing this as I continue to. Hope the planks went really well. Hope we kept everything stabilized, and that'll be really helpful as we do our bar work. Being really aware, depending on where you're working. If you're working in a room with carpet, maybe socks is better. If you're working, say, in the kitchen with vinyl or tile or something, just be sure you have a safe shoe, something that gives you some stability. Maybe a ballet shoe, maybe a sock, maybe a bare foot, whatever allows you to articulate the foot and slide, but also gives you enough stability that you don't feel like you're going to slide or lose your balance. Depending if you're using the kitchen counter, I happen to be at a friend's house and he has a ballet bar, so I'm utilizing that. But whatever space you can, use a chair. Just be sure that you have enough space around you and you don't run the risk of hitting your foot or anything on something. So we're going to start facing the bar. I'm going to take a tendu, nice turn in, nice turn out back to first, and a tendu and a flex and a point and first. And then 3 slow tendus, 1 and a 2. Beautiful slide through the foot, 3 and a 4, shaking the foot, 5 and a 6, plie 7, 8. Same thing, side tendu, turn it in, turn it out, and first. Tendu, flex, and point, and then 3 slow tendus in first, plie, Same thing, arabesque, in, out, flex point, 3 tendus with a plie. Take it over 2 with a little plie, 3, 4. Take it over 6 and cambre back. Take the bar or the counter, whatever. Rise up 2, lower 3, 4. Rise up 5, 6, lower down 7, 8. And then we'll start the other leg. Tendu, turn in, turn out. Tendu, flex point. 3 nice tendus and a plie. Feeling lifted through your spine, ribs pulled in. Tendu front and in and open. First and nice tendu, flex and point. Back to first. Really shaking the foot every time. First. Really aware of that heel beautifully forward. That rotation is coming from high of the hip. Soft plie. Especially in Alley keep that heel beautifully forward, no sickling. Heel forward, back to first. Nice contact with the ground. Be sure your weight is all over that supporting side. Leg is slightly in front of you in Alley Pull up underneath this left hip, tendu. Turn it in. Beautiful turn out. And tendu. Flex. Lots of energy through that knee. Legs are fully stretched, going out and coming in. They do not bend until the plie. Now they both release. Slow program over. Little plie. Lift. Nice cambre over. Circle back. Shoulders down. Hang on to that turnout. And slowly lower. Control the ankles. Rise up. Careful we're not rolling back on the ankles. Left foot to the front. Tendu. And in. And open. And first. And tendu. And flex. And point. And first. Tendu. First and tendu. Toes back first. Tendu back to first. A nice demi-plie à la seconde. Tendu side. Slightly in front of the body. Shape the foot. Back to first. Pulling up on the supporting side. Flex energy through the knees and the toes. Slide tendu and first. And a tendu and first. And a tendu and first. Nice demi-plie arabesque. Tendu back. Careful that seat's underneath you as much as you can. First and tendu. Flex and point. First, toes back. Heel forward, toes back. Remember in the arabesque, we really want to tuck that heel. Even if we have to open the hip a tiny bit. Take it over 1. And 2, plie, 3. 4, take it over side. And 6, circle back. And 8, rise it up 1. 2, lower down 3. And 4, rise it up 5. And 6, lower down. And 8, take 1 more plie in first. Stretch, rise it up. Check your balance. Lengthening through the spine, growing as tall as you can. Those arms beautiful first, just below your chest line. And roll through the ankles, control. Plie, arms low fifth, lift through the body. And relax. For plies, we'll start with our left hand on the bar. We'll take the arm forward and side. We'll take a nice demi, arm low fifth. Beautiful demi, bring the arm through first and then to the side. Just the right arm. Take it down, bring it up. Left arm, down, bring it up. We'll take a grand plie, 2, through demi 3, side 4. Reverse the port, 5 and 6. Arms through first as you hit the demi, into second. Same thing second, demi, and stretch, and a demi, and stretch. Port de bras 5, arm 6, other arm 7, and 8. Grand plie 1, and 2, through demi 3, and 4. Reverse grand, and 6, pass through first arm to the side. 4th and 5th will be the usual 2 demis, 3, 4, 1 grand plie, port de bras forward. Beautiful port de bras back, same in 5th position as in 4th. 2 demis, One grand plie, port de bras forward, port de bras back. At the end, we'll take a plie, rise up, beautiful fifth position. Again, just testing our balance. Bring the arm side, plie. Beautiful lift through the body. Right arm down, high fifth, left arm down, high fifth, grand plie. Be sure those shoulders are right over those hips. Turning out those legs from the top of the thigh into second. Think about that beautiful shoulder line, grand plie. And reverse the quarter round. Arriving high fifth, not too deep in your second. Grand jump fourth. Demi. Nice grand plie. Even between your legs. Quarter round forward. Left cheekbone. Nice fifth position. Be sure your knees are over those toes. Try not to overturn out. Forward and back. Keep those fingers in the center of the head as you come right back. Demi-plie fifth. Rise up. Keep those heels beautifully forward. Take those arms to high fifth. Test that balance. Take the arms to the side. And plie. Finish out. Let's start the music and we'll do the other side. Challenging if the floor is a little slippery. Really got to use those rotators at the top of the hip to maintain that turnout. Take those arms to the side and soft plie. Finish out. Good. Remember, I was talking with some of the classes recently, that idea of a corkscrew pushing into the floor, that rotation, especially as we get to our tendus, we want to feel that rotation happening really high in the hip, whether you want to think of the analogy of your inner thighs moving forward or pushing into the floor and rotating, whatever imagery allows you to feel as much turnout as you can. So as we did in that first combination, really turn in, we want to really engage those turnout muscles and keep a beautiful length through the legs. So we'll take a nice tendu from first position, taking the arm forward and side. Tendu front, plie fourth, lift it up back to first, and a tendu, and first, and a tendu, and first. À la seconde, plie, beautiful élongé, close, and a tendu, plie, élongé, reverse, tendu back, plie fourth, lift up to first, and a tendu, and first, and a tendu, and first. À la seconde, plie, élongé, and a tendu, plie, élongé, close. Then we'll just do 3 simple tendus to the front with a demi-plie, 3 tendus à la seconde with a nice plie, 3 in arabesque with a nice plie first, and then 3 more in first, plie, stretch, finish out. If any of this feels a little complicated, remember you can always just do 3 in each position with a plie in any of these combinations. If the sequence gets a little confusing, just make it really simple. The important thing is you're working beautiful turnout, stretching through the feet and lengthening the knees. We want to remind the body to fire the correct muscles and train them properly. If you can pick up the combination, that's wonderful. I know for some of you it'll be very easy. Some of you, if it's a little more difficult, don't worry about it. Just keep the tendus going. Worry about the shape of the feet, the turnout, and the stretch of the knees. Here we go. Sticking your bottom out. And finish. We'll do the second side right away. Beautiful heel forward, soft plie. Transfer back to that right hip. Over those fingers, reverse. 3 front. Remember that side elbow is so important. Keep the lat muscles alive. Try not to drop that elbow. That arm may start fatiguing. That could be a good thing. Much like our planks, we want to build the strength. And finish. And relax. We'll take a nice tendu plie in 5th position. Take the arm forward and side. Tendu, plie, pas de cheval, close 5th. Then a tendu, plie, pas de cheval, close 5th. 3 tendus, 5th, then a 3, 4, and a 5, and a 6. Plie, same thing side. Tendu, plie, heel forward, close. Tendu, plie, step of the horse, remember. Inattendu and fifth, inattendu and fifth, inattendu and fifth. Plie, arabesque, tendu, plie, pas de cheval, close fifth. Inattendu, plie, pas de cheval, close fifth. Attendu and fifth, inattendu and fifth, inattendu and fifth. Plie, inside leg. We take tendu, close, accent in, and attendu. Fifth, accent in, and tendu. Fifth, accent in, plie, releve, plie, reverse. Tendu, plie, pas de cheval, 2 times. 3 tendus with the plie. Same à la seconde, same front. The break step is tendu, fifth, 2 accent in, 5, 6 in, 7, 8, 1, 2 in, 3, 4. Plie, releve, plie, and finish. Here we go. Pas de cheval. Bring that heel forward. Show off that turnout. Soft plie. Keep that beautiful alignment. Peel that foot off the ground. Try to keep the contact both going out and coming in. Arabesque. Really pull up on this left hip. Think about those ribs and those shoulders. Inside leg, now use the arm. Two accent in and out. In, plie, releve, plie, and reverse. Tone. If you have a mirror, check your alignment periodically. If not, rely on your muscle memory. Think about how long your back felt during the planks. Now you support a rock. Contact as the foot moves quicker. Slide, slide, fifth, fifth, plie, releve, plie, and finish. We'll do the second side right away. These are longer than usual combinations, so we're nice and warm. Pulling up through your spine, creating space through each one of your vertebrae. Plie, peel. Think about your eyes, letting them be right in front of your body, so you're not looking up or looking down. One of you reinforcing all these good muscle memories. Use the arm inside leg. Use a little épalement. Think about that right cheek. Feel the floor. Push down. Stretch. Plie. Reverse. Tone. Plie. Pull up underneath this right hip. Check your weight periodically, trying to stay as much as you can, supporting your own weight, not relying on a bar or a counter too much. It's only there as a guide to stabilize you. And use that arm, energy from the back, light going through your fingers. Radiating energy. Pulling up underneath this left hip. dégagé. Again, from fifth position, Alice Gong will be in first. We'll take a tendu, fifth, then a dégagé, fifth, then a front, then a back, then a front, and a fifth, a first close back, a first close front, a first close back, plie and reverse. We take one tendu and a one dégagé, cloche it back, front and a back, close fifth, a first close fifth, a first close fifth, inner thigh, close fifth, plie one more time. Tendu fifth, cloche, pardon me, tendu fifth, a dégagé fifth, front, first close fifth front, first close fifth back, plie, reverse it. Front, and back. At the end, we'll rise up, do a coup de pied, and test our balance. But I think here, let's see. Tongue, brush, use the toes. Inner thigh, plie, reverse, brush, back, front, back, first, fifth, shake that foot to the side, tongue, brush, front, back, front, first, fifth, plie, tongue, whips, brush, sorry, back, front, back, first close front, first close back, first close front, plie, stretch, rise it up, take a coup de pied balance, and check your weight. I'm going to stop the music to start the other side. Take a moment to check your weight. Once you've stabilized where you need to be, go ahead and finish out. And we'll take the second side. Toes, brush, strong toes, brush, keep the contact with the floor, tongue, brush, back, try to keep that pelvis underneath you, especially in arabesque, we want to keep those hips underneath us. Pulling up underneath the supporting hip. Feel that analogy I use of the rod, someone using that cattle prod, pull up underneath that hip, lengthen, strong arms. And lock in that balance. Once you've found it, go ahead and close fifth, and plie, and finish out. We'll do one more dégagé, the accent all in this time. We've done this one before. The 3 to the plie, 3 à la seconde with the plie, 2 back, 2 side, then 1, 1, 1, then we'll add a passe. So it'll end up going a 1 and a 2, a 3 and 4 and a 5 and a 6 and 7 and 8 and 2 to the back and 2 to the side, en croix, and 6, 7 passe change. 3 back plie, 3 side plie, 2 front, 2 side, front, side, back, passe. We'll repeat that again one more time. Turning as you need slightly toward the bar. 2/8 outside leg, close fifth. 2/8 on the inside leg, lock in your balance, plie, finish out. And fifth, soft plie, and in. Soft plie, 2, 2, 1, now's your passe, and reverse. Use the quality of that plie. And again, soft plie, control the lower, 2, 2, 1. Toes, brush, brush, plie. Brush, brush, plie. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, plie. Shake this foot in to your in. Try to find that balance. big long back. Plie and finish. And relax. Second side. Three. Soft plie. 3 à la seconde. 2 back. 2 side. En croix. Reverse. Think about how much that plie will help your jumps. Beautiful stretch through the knees. Every dégagé. The knee doesn't bend until the retiré. Pull up underneath this right hip. Careful that foot is beautifully shaped as you move quicker. Releve. Shaping this foot. Careful that retiré foot doesn't signal. Plie. Think about your piqué turns. Take a nice rond de jambe. We'll brush out, fondue opening the knees. They both stretch together, closing fifth. Brush it à la seconde. Beautiful fondue, nice melt. They lengthen together and close. Plie front and take it back. Repeat through first plie front. Take it back. Slow rond de jambe en dehors. Another rond de jambe en dehors. A little quicker one. Rond de 2. Keep those hips still. 3. And 4, plie front, 5, and 6, pull in 7, and 8, développé second, 90 degrees, 2, and 3, keep those hips still, 4, pull it in, a little test on flat, reverse. Brush fondue arabesque, brush fondue à la seconde, plie around, en dedans, plie around, no plie, half time back front, then back front. 4 quicker rond de jambes. Plie arabesque, try to keep that pelvis underneath you, pull in, close fifth, développé second, nice even hips, try not to lift your working hip, pull in, close fifth. We'll take a port de bras forward and back 2 times in fifth. We'll take a big lunge, forward and back, 8 counts for each one of those. We'll rise up, inside leg attitude derriere, and test our balance. I'll talk you through the empty. Jump combination again. To the front, brush, open the hips, lengthen, close, à la seconde, keep those hips even, lengthen, 2 times rond de jambe en dehors, pass through plie, straight leg, quicker rond de jambes, 4, lower back fondue. Turn that leg out. Développé second. Nice even hips. Hold it. Bring it back in. Behind the knee. A little test. Reverse. Brush it arabesque. Fondue. Pull up on that left hip. Brush it side. Fondue. Check your weight is forward. Plie back, heel front, plie through first, heel forward, half time, toes back, heel forward, rond de jambe, en dedans, nice plie arabesque, pull it in, pull up underneath this left hip, the supporting side is more important. Front of the knee, test, forward, back, 1, and 2, coming up 3, and 4, port de bras back, and 6, and 7, and repeat. Over 4, 1, 2, coming up 3, 4, port de bras back, 6, 7, tendu into lunge. Over 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Remember to arch over a big Pilates ball. Don't crunch that lower back. 6 and 7. Pull it up into 5th. Have to move back a little bit. Lift your inside leg into attitude derriere. Pull up underneath that supporting hip. Find that balance. Lock it in. Close 5th when you're ready. And proudly finish out. Let's take the second side. Check where that weight is. Are you forward? Plie. Back. Nice through first. Think about the shape of that foot. Energy through that knee. Quicker. Plie front, just 90. Long lower back. Pull it in. Développé second. Strong second. Behind the knee. Close 5th. Fondu. Lengthen. Close. À la seconde. Brush. Shaping that foot. Plie arms. Heel forward. Plie arms. Run a jump en déjà. Back. Front. Keep that side elbow lifted. Back is alive. Turn a little bit if you need. Kind of the hard part. Keep pulling up on your supporting side. Keep those hips nice and even. Bring it into the front. Test your balance. Elbows lifted. Close. Port de bras over 1. Relaxing 2, coming up 3, and 4. Gentle cambre back, and 6, 7. Arm side, over 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Port de bras back, 6, 7, and 8. Big lunge, over 1, 2, coming up 3, and 4. Easy on the vertebrae. 6, 7. Pull up into a beautiful 5th. Remember, lift up underneath this supporting hip. This supporting hip opposing this working knee. Beautiful support. Striving for a 90 degrees. Find that balance for your body. Keep those shoulders down. Closing 5th. Plie. Finish out. And relax. We'll take a nice frappe. 3 frappe front. We take a frappe and a frappe light. Piqué 3, à la seconde, 6, 7 light. Piqué arabesque 3 times. Light piqué flush it front and a back and a front and a back. Reverse it, 3 piqué, 3 à la seconde piqué, 3 front piqué. This time we'll just go back, front, plie, soutenu other side. Lift the foot right away, 3 front piqué, 3 side piqué, 3 back piqué, front, back. 3 back piqué, 3 side piqué, 3 front piqué, plush, plie, soutenu. Nice energy through the feet. Thinking about the energy we'll need for our glissade in our toes. Light touch of the ground. Don't strike too hard. Like we're skipping a rock against the water. Hang on to that supporting hip. Keep that seat underneath you. Plie soutenu right away, other side. new, and finish. And relax. We'll take a nice grand baba with a little développé. If your legs are burning a little bit, so are mine. So do the best you can, modify a little bit if you need. The most important thing is not so much the height of the leg, but really establishing the control and working those muscles. We just want to maintain the control and the strength that we've built so far. So we're going to take baba, leaving the arm second. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, développé 5, 6, 7 and 8, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4, développé 5, hold 6, 7 and 8. Same thing, arabesque 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4, développé 5, hold 6, 7 and 8. Plie, beautiful, relevé, plie, relevé, plie, relevé, plie, reverse. 2 battements, 1 développé, hold, battement, lift, close. Same Allison going same front, plie, relevé 3 times. Pushing into the floor, beautiful strength, through the knees, through the ankles. Here we go. Again, doesn't have to be super high legs. Be careful of your supporting leg doesn't slip out from underneath you. Worry more about placement than height of leg. Add quarter bra if you like. Heel forward, hold. Brush, let the foot drive the bottom. Push down, push, soft plie, push, lift the elbow, hang on to this left pelvis, hold, pull up on that supporting side, brush, heel forward, hold, long lower back. Good. Second side. I'm going to turn slightly, turn as you need. Beautiful use of the arm, but keep the shoulder down. Hang on to that right pelvis. Hold, pull up on the right side. Heel forward. Careful the supporting knee is not bending. Good. Feel a little bit of burn in my legs. Take a nice stretch now while you're warm. Remember, it's always better to stretch. Good to stretch a little bit at the beginning of class, but more importantly, get your blood moving, get a little perspiration going, get your heart rate up. That's more important, and do your more aggressive stretching when you're nicely warmed up. Again, I use the word aggressive cautiously. Being more ambitious, striving for a little more stretch. Be sure you're nicely warm before doing that. Don't forget to stretch your calves a little bit, stretch your hamstrings, stretch your quads, even pulling your leg up gently. Anything, a little bit through the shoulders, adding in any more strengthening exercises and some stretching now. Good work today. I got a good workout myself. I hope you all are doing wonderfully, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks. Bye.